We'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
On 2nd and 10, it's Lawrence. Finds his tight end, Ingram. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So a man shaken up on the... Certainly noteworthy. It's Trevor Lawrence, the quarterback. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches.
A give to Etienne running right. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And they'll go again with Etienne. And coughed it up. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear. Making a few yards along the way, and now that they've coughed it up, they're going to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
On 1st down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Back to throw here. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. Boy, a tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this 1st down. Looking deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about it. Thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team, because now your defense has to make that stand up.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. You look at this Bears defense. They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
Even better than that, they pitched a shutout in that game, and I'm telling you, that is a confidence builder and a trust builder on both sides. And what I mean by that is coaching staff putting together a game plan, players executing it. Now both of them are in sync.
So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Vote. And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Dancing to his left.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Julian Love.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
That's complete to Parker Washington. This defense for the Bears, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Even better than that, they pitched a shutout in that game, and I'm telling you, trust me on this one. That's a confidence builder for the rest of the season. When you get a defense that puts together a performance like that this early in the year, well, that sends notice to the rest of the NFL and spreads confidence throughout the locker room that they're going to be a force to be reckoned with.
On 4th down, on his groupie to try to field goal.
Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And this one is right down Broadway. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. A check on the numbers by Moore last week. 4 catches, 79 yards, and a touchdown.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit. And this is a guy that defenses had better focus.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go out and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Off the option, here's Etienne.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Vote. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground.
And it'll be intercepted.
Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 2nd and 9 now. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on to kick it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Well, not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. And he loses the football the 2nd time. And this is picked up by the Bears. And the return will stop right around the 25.
2nd time in this first half now, Charles, that he's...
Both times, I think, they were in spots where he's got to think about covering up the ball. He's got to revert to his fundamentals in those practice drills where they carry it through traffic. He's not out in the open field where he can swing it a little bit, cover it up, and take care of it.
Here we go.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw.
He'll get this off to Swift.
This carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, but not much room to operate.
2nd and 6.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. It's their quarterback with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department, as this remains a 6-3 score. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And able to get this out to the 25. Jacksonville offense gets the ball back. Travis Etienne and company head back out there.
And ball security has been a big issue. You see the numbers there. He's fumbled twice already.
And whenever we talk about ball security, it's not simply how you're holding the ball when you run it. It's all the other things that you do. Is it in the proper arm, meaning the sideline is protecting you? Are you dipping a shoulder to protect the ball as well? And obviously the 4 points of pressure to make sure it's tucked firmly against your body so people can't pop it out.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Back to throw. Vote. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Here's Jordan Stout now. This is taken at the 15. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
34-yard line.
He's going to look deep for more. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Thus far, they've been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Julian Love picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Brandon Stevens.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Groupie for the extra point.
It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. On 1st and 10, Vote. This one complete to Christian Kirk. It'll be a gain of 5. And it's second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Looking to throw. A short throw to Ingram. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Vogt. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Touchdown, Jaguars! Christian Kirk, 32 yards.
And the Jaguars will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And the point after, good by Groupie.
And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive, 4 plays. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville.
Taking it about the 1. The Bears going to get one more possession in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
18 ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got a man complete. But I think the ball's out.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So the big gain.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a...
They'll throw now on the final play. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. So we hit the halftime break here in Jacksonville with the Jags on top. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Ford Field. The New York Giants in town to take on Detroit. And it's the home team who are out in front. Alec Pierce, a touchdown catch in that first half. Next, we're off to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they've got the lead at halftime over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Lamar Jackson, a touchdown pass in that first half. Finally, let's get up to the place they call.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And now off to the races down the right side.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
Bears first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Right back to Swift again on second down. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Back to throw. Steps away. Thrown across the field, and that will easily be intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And the Jags are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. Throwing on first down. Vote. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On second down, Etienne once more. Oh, able to avoid him. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A Jacksonville first down and a pickup of 17. Etienne once more. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
That's good. Jacksonville, 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll get this off to Etienne. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Operating from the gun. Vogt. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumbled, recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. But whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a great return. Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a 1st down himself.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
13 yards remaining on 2nd down. Here's a toss play right to Swift. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Bears' 1st down. It'll wind up being a gain of 5 there on 4th and 2.
And the Bears' 1st down.
He'll look to throw. He rifles complete. Caught by Moore. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 3, 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 3-yard line.
Running is Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw here. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Eluding the pressure right. Open man, he finds Komet. Touchdown, Chicago. Bill's first touchdown of the new season. And the Bears have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They've been pretty anemic on this side of the football in the second half, just 3 points, and you just saw the touchdown go the other way, so it's a two-score game. We're not done here yet.
I think everyone's on the edge of their seats now because they're anticipating what's coming, and I sense that everyone in the stadium knows they need to keep it on the ground. So if you're going to do that, hope the quarterback is stretched a little bit. Some bootlegs, right? Some fakes inside, getting out to the perimeter. Those might be open for him.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. This offense so far on third down, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Vote. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. Pulled in at the 24. Oh, good move. A very good return that time. 18 yards. Onto the field now come the Bears. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift. 58 yards. And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big time. You are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Jacksonville set to go again offensively. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at the earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Holt. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Here's 3rd and 9.
3rd down and 9.
Looking to throw. Vote. They're going to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Holt. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
On 2nd down now. It's Holt. And he stopped immediately there. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. They'll run again. And he'll be well short of a first down as he's stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. And the Jaguars send out their punter. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. So now the Bears down by 8, a minute 45 to play. He's back to throw. They've got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Chicago.
He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Back to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, they know anything less than a touchdown here at this late stage is going to be no good. They were going for it all right there, but it was just too hard to adjust to that one in the air, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
This is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space. Let them do what they do.
Back to throw. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Everything was riding on that 2-point conversion, and they got it.
They got it. They now have the momentum. Time really dwindling in this game. Now they're... Make sure they get a good kickoff and don't give up anything big on the defensive end.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So it's the Bears who will have the first chance to win this thing as we are underway here in overtime. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Chicago offense set to get started. We think back to halftime, they were close to being written off. They faced the deficit, and now here as we begin overtime, they're one drive away from a comeback victory.
Think about where they started and how far they've come back from. And look, you and I both know that when we talk with coaches, most of the time they don't say that momentum is something that factors into how they coach a ball game, because they say each game is its own entity. But within a game, I think they all believe in momentum, and they certainly have it going in their direction right now.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. They'll look to throw again. Oh, and it's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a first throw here in overtime. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Nash. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up second down. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward, and it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tie. Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on second down. Now a give right side. It's Holt, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Vote. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. They'll wind up losing. Yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
And this defense definitely in his head there on 3rd down, and he's pretty fortunate. They didn't call for grounding on this one. That was a good 10 feet over everyone's head.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt sails over the sideline, and the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
2nd and 6.
On the move to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
I don't think that run was anything that was designed, but when his reads were blanketed as he went through his progressions, all that was left was for him to run and try and pick it up himself.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Go.
First down, and they go with Swift again.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That's their second and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And they've come in here and stolen one on the road.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for Chicago, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals.